Hello, good day everyone, and welcome to my blog. So I am currently having problems with my sleep because probably maybe my sleep cycles kind of disturbed up recently because of all these adjustments on the time that the ship does when we're transiting or when we're on the voyage going from west to east. So currently the ship's position now is going to well, we came back from Brazil, so we're now headed off going to Asia, and at the moment the ship's position is now somewhere in Madagascar. And of course, due to that travel time, the ship has to adjust its clocks, and yeah, it kind of messes up my sleep cycle at the moment. Typically, I don't have a problem with my sleep cycles, but I don't know. I just can't sleep lately for some reason. Maybe I don't know. I can't really tell, to be honest. But what I do know is that I cannot sleep right now because of this probably this adjustments on the time. Oh yeah, just a side note, of course, if the ship is going from west to east, the ship's clock, or the clock that I am currently or the time currently used on the ship gets always in advance. So in other words, it's always we're kind of shifting from every hour advance every couple of days or so, every a day or two. So anyway, before I begin, this is now officially the Naval Aviator Diary session 0170, and since I'm not having trouble sleeping right now, might as well do my journal, and it's already been due anyway, so I have to make some entries and update on my let's just say update on what's going on my on my blog, or what's around on my ship, or the ship that I'm working at. Well, anyway, you get the yeah, anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, so recently there's been a lot of rumors going on who's gonna be the next captain of the ship. Of course, there's still no confirmation yet on who's gonna be the next captain. There are some rumors now circulating that the previous Indian captain of the ship will be coming back for a second time. That's one rumor, and there's another rumor that it could be another Turkish captain going in here. And another rumor that's going on is that well, there's a Romanian captain going on. Also, a rumor that it might be scheduled that he might be the next captain of the ship, which I've already encountered that Romanian captain years before. And honestly, my encounter with him wasn't exactly that nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's not a very bright. But of course, of all the three possible captains that are rumored to be the next captain of this ship, two of them, or one of them, is already. I'm okay with working with the former Indian, with the former captain of the ship. The Indian captain, I'm okay with that. The Turkish, I don't know. I have no idea because I haven't encountered it yet. Now for the Romanian, I am not so sure about the Romanian captain because last I encountered him wasn't exactly a pleasant experience. So he was, well, let's just say he has some issues with, he has some issues. So anyway, yeah, that's one thing that I have to report. So the captain of the ship is still unknown at the moment, but there are a lot of circulating rumors. Now for the chief officer, there's no new news yet who's gonna be the next well, there's no changes yet on the news on who's gonna be the next chief officer. I've already mentioned who's gonna be the chief officer or possible chief officers of this ship on my previous blog entries, and so far, unfortunately, the most recent candidate was the former Filipino chief mate of the ship will probably be going back, and honestly, I am not very fond of that kind of idea, and quite frankly, I do not like having Filipino chief officers as as chief mate. because they're kind of, let's just say, they always supervises people, and they always conduct routine surveillance on what you're doing on your work, and I don't like that. And my previous chief officer, or the previous Filipino chief officer that we had on this ship, was well, let's just say he has a personality of like that. Anyway, I've already described that on my previous blog journal diary on why I dislike it, and hopefully I do really hope that that will not be the case on this on the next few months. I just hope that it's not a Filipino chief mate, because they kinda, well, they just kind of not, I'm not comfortable around working with Filipino chief mates because of their behaviors. They have some serious issues, to be honest. So there. Anyway, believe it or not, you might be wondering why I said that, because to be honest, I still like more, European types of European chief mates rather than Filipino ones. And honestly, the current chief mate that we have here, the Ukrainian one, well, initially people thought that he was kind of like a bad reputation, or he's not. We initially thought that the Ukrainian chief mate here was not a good chief mate, but well, he's now the chief mate here, but based on what I'm looking around, I guess people did misjudge him. I mean, he's kind of, well, let's just say he's more fair compared to the to the previous chief mate that we have here. I mean, the current Ukrainian chief mate that I have here on board the ship is much more fairer in treatment when it comes to treating crew members, compared to the Filipino chief mate, or the previous Filipino chief mate. In fact, he's much the Ukrainian chief mate that we had here right now is much more fair when it comes to treatment. And there are numerous cases, like for example, I wasn't expecting that I would be given a rest hour, but the Ukrainian chief mate had no issues giving rest hours on crew members. Yeah, believe it or not, he did give me rest hours after the work, the simple work that I was done on the previous day. And honestly, I wasn't expecting that I would be given a more like a time off to rest after that work. And I kind of started to think that people there were rumors earlier circulating that like I said, that the Ukrainian chief mate was not was a bad one, but as it turns out, we kind of misjudged it. And I would just like to make a correction now on my journal right now, that we kind of misjudged the Ukrainian chief mate. And in fact, his treatment to his crew is quite more fair compared to our previous chief mate. Now, I'm saying this based on the first-hand experience that I got. The first-hand experience as a point of view of a crew member here on the ship. Now, that's also one reason why I am not happy to find out that the previous Filipino chief mate would be coming back here. And if you would compare that treatment to the Filipino chief mate that we had previously, definitely he will not give me a rest hours, and he would even add more work on my already tired mood from that. So yeah, honestly, I do really hope that he's not going to be the next chief mate, because Filipino chief mates can be very brutal and very ruthless, and they are very, very unforgiving. That's why if you ask any Filipino seafarers out there that's been out at sea for a long time, it's universally agreed that they do not like a Filipino ship officer, a Filipino senior ship officer, specifically Filipino captain and a Filipino chief mate. Most of my most of the old vets, what do you call it, mostly old vets of Filipino seafarers do not like having a Filipino chief mate. So there. Anyway, it only proves that the Filipino chief mates of our own kind are capable of cruelty and insignificance to fellow Filipinos. I mean, most sailors still prefer, like I said, European chief mates. Okay. What can I say? Another one. Oh yeah, since this ship is already going past South Africa and is now currently in Madagascar, it's expected that the temperature or the environment temperature would rise, and probably will be. I guess the ship will probably be experiencing heat. The heat wave temperature that the Southeast Asia kind of experienced lately. I mean, as of the moment. So I guess I better have to get my rehydration salts ready for this month, because we'll be operating on a very hot environment, given that it's summertime in Southeast Asia, and last I checked the weather was around 43 degrees Celsius, so that's very hot. I mean, in the Philippines, of course. So it's a bit cooler, of course, at sea because of the wind, but nevertheless, it doesn't. It still says that the temperature would still be hot. So, oh yeah, one last thing that I have to update is on how my decision on my current channel regarding on the YouTube. Well, I kind of made another decision again after thoroughly thinking about it. I have made a decision that probably I will be keeping my old YouTube channel around. I will not be phasing it out, and I'll probably just do a little bit of let's just say a little bit of changes on the appearance of my YouTube channel, but nevertheless, my YouTube channel will probably be just separated by two parts or two types of channels. One is for, of course, the gaming, and the other is, of course, the other one is the other channel describes my life in the merchant marine and being an aviation student. So the original one, of course. So right now I'm kind of having I have to maintain two channels. So yeah, that's kind of, what do you call this, kind of a bit more let's just say it's kind of a bit more well, I hope it's as much as possible I want to consolidate my videos on one channel. I would consolidate it only one channel, so that would be, I would like to include or not separate my gaming activities, video game activities, but I don't know, I still but the thing here is I'll probably have to make some thinking about that as well. But for now, my current decision when it comes to my VTubing and my YouTubing, my YouTubing activities is that I will not be phasing out my old channel. It will still maintain, although there will be significant changes to prevent doxing and, of course, leakage of private information. So there will be some major changes, but overall I will not be phasing it out, so it will still remain. And I will be, of course, the other channel will be solely focused on video games. So yeah, overall, like I said, I will be having two new well, not exactly two, another new channel. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say right now on my vlog journal. So yeah, what else? So I guess that's all I have to say on my vlog journal for now. So, and I wanted to get rid of my insomnia right now because I couldn't sleep. So anyway, I guess that's all I have to tell. Again, this is Operator 214, and have a great day, and I'm logging out now on my journal. So bye bye, see you around, folks.